What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to some more God of High School. Yes, sir, we are back in the saddle once again, even though I just finished watching episode 3 because I'm binge watching the show. But I will be uploading these episodically every day. So once episode 1 drops, then every day after that I'll drop an episode on the channel. Hopefully you guys are ready to go forward. So as I said before, when it comes on to this anime, it doesn't seem like it's going to be anything story heavy, but I'm interested in the lore of, whatever it is that they're trying to introduce. These seems like people in this have some godly powers. You see one of the administrators pull out some stand like in JoJo's, bizarre adventure kind of stuff. So I don't know what that's about. I don't know if everybody can attain that power, or is it something special to certain people, or whatever the situation is. We saw that in the second episode with the slipper dude, right? That he pulled out some crazy moves, and I think it was the girl administrator that blocked it, and then Jin took him out. But in any case, it seems like they have some sort of superpowers. I think that's what Park was trying to unlock with Jin, and he did show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was taking care of that dude, in his base form, if you want to call it that. But then when he pulled out I'm guessing that's what they're calling the karaoke or whatever. So when he pulled that out, Jin started running because he didn't know what was going on. And I think that's what they're trying to pull out of Jin. I think that's what Park is trying to pull out of him, to see if he's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? Because with some relationship between him and the grandfather, I don't know if Park knows the grandfather personally, and I think that's why he spared him, because he's like, oh, if this is Jin, Taejin, you know what I'm saying? Like Jin, I think Jin is their last name, right? So I think his name is actually, Jin's name is actually Mori, right? I think Jin Mori, right? So Mori would be like his first name, and I think Jin is the last name of these characters. So you got Taejin and Mori, but we're gonna call him Jin because whatever. That's just how we do it. People call me by my last name sometimes. It's not a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And it's the easier one to remember anyways. So yeah, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do next, or what else they're going to introduce. As I said, the lore is beginning to become very important, and we're not seeing much of it yet, but I think the lore is going to become very important for this show. So we'll see how that goes. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, make sure to hit the like button. We're about to jump into the episode, so make sure you hit the like button right now so you're not disturbed while you're watching the reaction, man. Just hit the like button. Subscribe too if you haven't yet. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Who is this random person? What is that, a Bentley? Gotta be kidding me. Huh? What? Bonds. Really? She actually said yes? Why? curious to know how the hell. So he just picks her out of a crowd and be like, "That's the girl I want to marry." If he's so popular, why would he go for her? What? Yo, there's got to be something behind this. There's no way. There is no way, bro, that this is he's for real. Gotta be the dad's brother, I think. Yeah, I want to know too. Still kind of weird though, bro. So HQ just give out HQ just gives out people's addresses. That's so weird. If you never learn anything from me today, let me tell you this. Guys out there, women out there, marriage is not about love. It's part of it, yes, but it's not about love. I had to learn it the hard way, but I'm telling you, it's not about love. Like love is a part of it, but it's a very minor part of marriage. Love plays a part in it working, yes, but it is a very minor part of having that relationship and being married to that person, for years to come or for the rest of your life, if you want to call it that. It's not about that. So what Jin is trying to do right now, like I'm not for. I understand why she's trying to do it. He says that, it is basically what marriage is supposed to be about. Marriage is supposed to be a contract, an agreement on doing things together and getting things done. This is what you can do for me. This is what I can do for you. Let's come together, make it happen. That's what marriage is. I hate to explain it like that and make it seem like it's a very simple thing, but it really is. It's just that human beings innately could work together, but because of how society is and the things that we are learning today, it just makes it harder. That's why you have 50% divorce rate, at least in the West, right? So for me, with the way I look at it, right, is marriage is supposed to, both parties are supposed to come together and realize what marriage is, which is it's a contract for us to accomplish things together, right? So I attend to your needs, you attend to my needs. It's as simple as that. Whatever we choose to work towards, it can't be that I'm compromising. And a lot of people talk about, oh, compromise is a big part of marriage. I get that, but you got to compromise for the right things, not for the wrong things. You have to have an agreement before you sign that contract, that marriage license, right? you have to have an understanding of what we're trying to achieve together. It can't be because of love. Love is not going to maintain a marriage, okay? It's not going to, because there's so many different aspects of marriage, of two people coming together and understanding what they're getting themselves into. It's not just about love. If you marry for love, I'm telling you, you're doomed to fail. Period. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to know that, just because they're bringing it up here, Jin is telling her you don't even love the guy. Sometimes it's not even about that. Sometimes it's because he can help me get something done that I don't think I can get done for myself. You get what I'm saying? And that's the reason why. And that's the reason why she's doing it. I'm pretty sure that, you know what I'm saying. I still think that in the context of the show, right? In the context of the show, it's just kind of weird what he's doing. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, for him, what is he getting out of it? Because as I said, it's transactional. What is he getting out of it? Because it can't be just you just, read up about this girl using moonlight style and just be like, oh, I studied up about it and I just want to help. Like, there's got to be something there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Let's get back to it. Of course. What's with the red noses? That's another thing too that I don't get. The holy sword. It's a wooden. So is it a special sword? Okay, Han. Yeah. This man just. Like, oh no. Yo! Yo, that's crazy. Oh, what? She didn't even flinch. Monkey arm. They do need the sword. Oh, damn. There's something about that sword that she probably doesn't know about. Did he just flatline? Oh, damn. That's who he was doing all of this for. Bad timing, buddy. Very bad timing. Yikes. Well, they were asking for it. Why are you always oversleeping? You have an alarm clock. Come on, dude. For real? Ah, damn. Well, that friendship is over. The hell, dude? Damn, things got a little serious there at the end. Damn. It's crazy. I didn't expect him to do that. Like, alright, so that was episode 4 of The God of High School. And the thing about it that I enjoyed there during this episode was they showed a different side of what, you know, what these characters are about. So random dude from the cult, as we learned later on, you know, just came up to Mira and be like, I want, marry me, blah blah blah. So I was like, shouldn't you ask yourself some questions before you accept this? You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't you be asking yourself, like, why does this random dude I never seen before wants to marry me? You know, it just kind of it's like way out of the blue. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's way out of the blue. Somebody just randomly comes up to you, hey, I want to marry you. You know what I'm saying? Never seen it before in my life, but I'll marry you. You know what I'm saying? So Mira jumped into it, and as I said, sometimes storylines can be convoluted when it comes on to certain things, and it will have you confused as to what's going on until they actually reveal what's actually going on, which is he's a part of the cult. They wanted the sword. It's either you cozy up to the user of the sword, or you take the sword itself. So he chose the latter after the marriage thing didn't work out, because I'm guessing they're still trying to protect themselves. These cult people. I guess they're still trying to protect themselves against if they find out or whatever the situation is. They don't know what for this guy to be that influential and be a part of a cult, like, that's a problem. So we still need to know more about these people. Of course, I'm looking forward to finding more about them, because it's one of those things where I want to know more, but at the same time, it's like, don't rush into it. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush into it, because the thing about it is, like, some stories do tend to, rush things too much and try to give you too much information at once, and don't let things kind of lead and let people have theories and stuff like that. So I don't want him to rush it too much, because that's one of the complaints that I got when this show was suggested on the channel last year, was that they rushed it in the anime, and a lot of the fleshing out of certain things in the story was not done very good. So yeah, man, I'm keeping my eye on the pulse to see how they do it and how they reveal things to us in time. I mean, 4 episodes in out of 13, I don't expect to know much about it until 2nd, 3rd season into this anime. We shouldn't know too much about what's going on until like 2nd season, 3rd season into an anime. In my opinion, you shouldn't know too much. You should know who your main characters are. You should know what the problem is. You should know very little lore. In my opinion, you should know very little lore about an anime in 13 episodes. You shouldn't know a lot, so we'll see where they end up at the end of the 1st season. So we're getting to know the characters, man, and it's just kind of sad to see what Han has to go through there at the end of the episode. He lost his friend. It seemed like he flatlined, and he was doing all of this, working 2 jobs and trying to win this tournament for this guy, and he died. So what's next? You know what I'm saying? What's next for him? He beat up Mira bad. He went for the injury and stuff like that. Like, that's just wrong on so many levels. And the thing about it is that a lot of times people feel like they're in this alone space, and when things happen to them, they could care less about friends or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just happen to meet and become friends. They haven't been friends that long. I don't know who this do this to him. Is it his friend? I don't know if it's a family member. It could have been his brother. They didn't specifically said anything, so that's why I'm just calling him a friend. You know what I'm saying? So it could be his brother, because when his brother was talking to him, his brother was saying that, his sister took up jobs. But that's the thing too. If he was talking to someone who's not just a friend in Han, right? He would not have said, my sister took up another job. He would have called her by name. That's just how language works. You get what I'm saying? When you're talking about somebody that's familiar, or you're talking to someone that's familiar, you usually say to them, you know what I'm saying? You usually what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for a specific word and it just won't come out. You usually respond to them or call them by name in conversations. You won't say, unless you're talking to somebody who you don't know, you get what I'm saying, which they obviously know each other, right? So he said my sister. That's why I'm thinking that it might just be a friend, because in that conversation he didn't say the name, he said my sister. So that's why I'm thinking that maybe they're not related in any way. So that's just my opinion. But in any case, this was a great episode, man. I don't know what's going to happen next. It's going to be one crazy match when they meet up in the finals, because I don't think Jin is going to lose to whoever he's going to fight, some no-name person that he's going to fight in the semis. So him and Han is going to fight in the finals. So looking forward to that. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, it's your boy Terabyt Reacts. You already know. Hit that like button. Comment if you have not done so already. And of course, as always, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. Peace.